Am I the a-hole for giving all my coworkers a different reason for why I have missing fingers? I have 3 fingers missing on my dominant hand. It's fine.
Hey, no big deal.
I can type and everything and even manage to tie my shoelaces most days. And on the days I can't, that's the dyspraxia. I hope I said that correctly. However, I won't deny that it looks a bit odd to most people. I only have my 4th and 5th fingers, so my hand looks a little bit like a child's drawing of a rabbit. I'm used to people asking about it, usually after staring for a good minute or two, but I still find it annoying. I really don't get why you think it would be okay to ask someone about it, but hey, I wasn't raised in a barn. Usually I nip the question in the bud by explaining the truth from the get-go and assuming enough people will gossip about it that the message will spread by the end of the day. It always does. Anyway, I started a new job about a month ago and I could honestly not face going through that same cycle again. I felt like the time had come to not play into it anymore and make something out of it. And I decided to make myself laugh. When the first new coworker asked about it, I completely lied and told her I chewed them off as a baby. I then decided to tell the next person who asked that I cut them off with a plastic knife at a picnic. And the next person that I was born with 6 fingers and they removed too many, and so on. All genuinely ridiculous reasons, but I'm a good actor and they actually believe my stupid lies. I didn't expect them to. A plastic knife through bone? Yeah, but there you go. Maybe they just thought there's no way I'd lie about how I lost my fingers. Within about 3 days, I learned my coworkers had been arguing about the actual reason, and it seems like a lot of them now actively dislike me for lying to them. I'm probably going to have to make some cupcakes over the weekend with my super cool 3D printed adaptive whisk to get back into their good book. Anyways, I told this story to my brother today and he told me I was an a-hole because I caused tension within the office on my first day and made people feel stupid for being gullible and believing my lies. My argument is that I'm not the a-hole because they were asking a rude, albeit common question, and because I didn't do it with the intention of deceiving them, I was just honestly fed up of the question and they didn't think I'd actually severed 3 fingers with dental floss when I was 3. I'll accept my judgment though. Update, gonna check out here. I think getting real tired of explaining why it's not cool to ask people why they lost limbs or digits just because you want to state your morbid curiosity. A few reminders for people: I'm not a male, don't know why, everyone assumed that. Don't ask people about something that could be traumatic, especially when you don't know them. And when making cupcakes, always cream the butter. Not the a-hole, this is funny, and anyone offended is being way too uptight. Your coworkers are so damn rude, not the a-hole. They aren't supposed to ask you for your fingers at first place, let alone discussing it and talking behind you. You were embarrassed and pissed off at them, asking the same questions and not minding their own business, so you joked about it, but they were so dumb to recognize it. You are not the a-hole. Coworkers are, though. Not the a-hole because that's hilarious and they must be idiots. Yeah. Your coworkers are rude and it's none of their business. You probably should have waited a little while before you start blowing smoke up people's asses. It's always good to get a handle on your coworkers and give them a chance to realize they're being idiots before resorting to snark. Side note, about 10 years ago, give or take, I knew a guy who was born with his fingers fused together. They were amputated when he was a baby. He was the most amazing Guitar Hero player I've ever seen in my life. He destroyed everyone and took great pleasure in making sure we knew he crushed us with his nubs. I miss that.